Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, Tesla pricing does not make sense at all. So we're going to talk about why this actually is. Take a look at some of the prices between the Model 3 and the Model Y and some of the differences between those prices because it does not make any sort of sense. So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested, and definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. And shout out to my latest Patreon member, which I just saw join, Christy. Thank you for supporting. If you want to check it out, Patreon link down below in the description. And all live streams are partnered with Mint Mobile, but more on that later. So let's take a look at it. What we actually did is we took a look at the Tesla Model 3, tried to find the cheapest, most inexpensive one in inventory. And on top of that, is this a brand new page on their website, or is this is what they had before, right? It's a pretty sleek looking page, that is for sure. We can see Model 3 standard range and long range, and then we got the Model 3 performance with its own special page on the website. So what we did is we went to Tesla.com. We went to all the different inventory that's out there for the Tesla Model 3 and the Model Y, and we looked for the most inexpensive, cheapest inventory that is out there for either of these vehicles. Try to see which ones have the lowest price, and then also factoring in the tax credit, right? Because not every single vehicle, not every single Tesla Model 3 or Model Y qualifies for the tax credit. And yes, there is Model 3 in inventory, but we didn't take a look at the old one. The old one is old and busted out. Now we're looking at the hot newness with the Model 3 Highland Performance, long range and standard range. And unfortunately, there is no inventory discounts yet, but I bet there's going to be some inventory discounts for Model 3 Highlands in the near future, maybe even as soon as in the next couple weeks, maybe even 2 weeks from now by the end of the month. So here is what we took a look at, and pretty obvious, as you probably all know at the moment. So right now, Model 3, there's 3 trims. There's standard range, long range, and performance. Only the performance qualifies for the $7,500 federal tax credit, and so that's why we've itemized it in this row right here. And then we got Model Y, standard range, long range, and performance, and you can see all of them qualify for the federal tax credit. So essentially, these can be minus off of the price of the vehicle, so we can have a lower adjusted price. And before we go into the differences, definitely please hit that like button. It goes a long way, supports the channel, and also supports the live stream. So thank you for everybody that drops by, hits the like button, and all the comments, shares, and everything as well. So here's the differences, and this surprised me because now that the Model 3 Performance is out, and I certainly thought because it qualified for a $7,500 federal tax credit, it would be the best deal across the board, but it actually is not at all. You can see in every single trim, you are paying more to go up from a Model 3 to a Model Y. And when I say up, of course, it's bigger size, arguably a better comfortable vehicle. Maybe, I guess that would be a good comparison because the new Model 3 has different suspension. So maybe they're about the same comfort in terms of comfortability between the two, but really that's a good one. Maybe I should go back to Tesla and drive one back to back to see which one is more comfortable. But Model 3 standard range versus Model Y, standard range or long range all-wheel drive, because now it's long range rear-wheel drive, is a $4,000 difference. So you're paying $4,000 more to go buy a Model 3 versus a Model Y. So there you have it. It is a better deal to get a Model Y, that's for sure. Kind of the same story with Model 3 long range. You are paying almost $8,000 more, $7,840 to buy a Model 3 long range versus a Model Y long range, because a Model Y long range, the cheapest one I could find in inventory is basically $40,000, and the cheapest Model 3 long range that I could find is $47,000. So you can see the picture is very clear between the two, that Model Model Y is the best deal across the board. And we can see that even more with the Model Y Performance. And this one definitely surprised me. And this one is probably the hardest decision between the two, because Model 3 Performance, it qualifies for that $7,500 federal discount, federal tax credit. So your adjusted price is $46,490. But a Model Y Performance adjusted price is $43,090. So arguably, the better deal is the Model Y Performance, because it's $3,400 cheaper than a Model 3 Performance. So let me know. This is going to be the hardest decision for me, because yes, on one hand, the Model 3 Performance actually has a lot of enhancements, a lot of differences than traditionally in the past with like a performance model versus the performance Model 3 model. And so Model Y Performance kind of just has like better wheels, and that's it. Aluminum pedals, a carbon fiber spoiler, but are the wheels even that better? I don't know if they are much that better. So this one would be a hard decision for me. Like if I had to take a look at this, do I want a Model 3 Performance at $46,490, or do I want a Model Y Performance at $43,090 and save $3,400, which that's a lot of money. You can do a lot with $3,400. That's a lot of gas savings, as posted on the website, and a lot of modifications. If you want to like pay for tint, pay for ceramic tints, go for ceramic coating, or even wrap the car, you can pretty much get that all done. Not all done, but close to getting it done under that $3,400 threshold. And so let me know, which one would you pick between Model 3 Performance or Model Y Performance? Now, of course, we're still earlier in the month. We're still early in the month, and also decently early in the quarter as well, as we get to the end of June, which is the end of the second quarter. This is going to change a lot, because I predict we're going to see some inventory discounts on Model Ys across the board, because we're only seeing like $900 discounts right now. And so I predict we're going to see like $2,000 to $3,000 discounts across the board on Model Y, specifically long range and performance. That's where you're going to see the biggest discounts. And that's where you're going to see even a more stretch or difference between a Model 3 Performance and a Model Y Performance. I definitely do not foresee any discounts on Model 3 Performance, especially because they just raised the price of the Model 3 Performance by $1,000. And on top of that, Model 3 Performance is kind of sold out for the month of May, and so there's certainly demand for the Model 3 Performance, but Model Y Performance, not as much. But if you were to ask me, like if you needed a vehicle today, which one should you buy? Which one should you transact at? It really depends. Like if you want the latest and greatest, then Model 3 Performance all the way. But if you need, that's not going to be a this month or even next month delivery. But if you're willing to wait, then go ahead and go for that. But if you want the best deal and you can wait it out for 2 to 3 years and get a Model 3 Performance later on, then I would say the Model Y Performance is going to be your best deal, best bang for buck across the board. But let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, just a quick word from our partner. Before we get into our next topic, I've been trying to save money lately, and that's why we talk about this channel, trying to get the best deal on a Tesla. And I've been looking at our subscriptions like YouTube Premium, Netflix, trying to figure out how I could save some money every single month. And cutting expenses, it's kind of hard. We've been trying to rack our brain together and figure out how. That's why I'm so intrigued with our channel partner, Mint Mobile. They offer premium wireless starting at $15 a month. And I can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, and I can even bring my own phone along with my current number and existing contracts. I'm sacrificing nothing. I've used Mint Mobile a ton, and I switched my second line to Mint Mobile, and I've been using it to watch YouTube and play podcasts on our daily commute and haven't noticed any drop in speed. And I can't tell the difference. So how hard is it to switch service? Big Wireless wants you to think it's actually hard, but it's not at all. Switching to Mint is super easy thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. And right now, I'm talking right now this month, new customers that purchase a Mint Mobile plan before May 31st will also receive a 6-month subscription to Paramount Plus on Mint. So if you want to save little money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked down below in the description, to get premium wireless for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint for partnering, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that. Jeff, thanks for coming in. Electrifying Journeys, great to see you. Antonio, XXX, Matthew, Andy, Love, Juan, and Juan again. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. We're gonna get into all your live stream comments after this next topic. In this next topic, there is a Cybertruck design update, and now there's two new features, two new designs that you can get on your Tesla Cybertruck. And the internet is a little bit polarized on this one. Some love it, and some also don't like it. Let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Electrifying Journeys for posting this. Also, there's more Cybertruck interior options and wheel options. Yes, thank you for that. Shout out to Sawyer. Breaking, Tesla has launched two new options for the Foundation Series Cybertruck. Tactical gray interior, which I'm lackluster on. I'll tell you why in just a little bit. And new 20-inch core wheel design and aero covers. This one I think is very funny, maybe even a joke. The tire with the core wheel features a different tread compound and tread design that provides improved range up to 340 of all-wheel drive, 320 for Cyber Beast, while providing efficiency and comfort on the road in any weather conditions. Both available options are available on the Foundation Series orders. So the first one, let's talk about these wheels. These wheels, they're really funny. They don't look good at all, I think. And they basically made them a lot smaller. And maybe it's because of the tires that make it seem like a lot smaller as well, because they changed the tires as well. So that's really where you're going to see the efficiency from it. But shout out to Bearded Tesla. He posted this. I thought this was pretty funny. In a month of extreme cost cutting, Tesla has made a surprising shift to sourcing wheel covers on Temu, because that's kind of what it looks like. These wheel covers kind of look like a joke, and I really don't like them. Thankfully, we have our wheel covers stored safely away in a warehouse. But taking a look at this interior one, this one kind of interesting as well. So we've got this tactical gray interior color, which kind of like, I can't really tell what's going on here. Well, I can tell, but it looks like the seats don't change at all, and it's only just the side coverings on the front and the door panels, which are currently white, and they're switching it to gray. So if you're someone that wants this, you could probably easily purchase the panels from Tesla later on to swap it out. So really not much of like an interior change. It's just like a side panel, very, very light change with the interior color. But maybe this will get more people excited into taking delivery of the Cybertruck. I don't think it will. But certainly maybe that's what Tesla, Tesla was playing this for a while, but it's not that big of a change, not a refresh at all, just adding more options to it. And here's a post from Gregor Chuck. Just to be clear, the OG Cybertruck covers on the AT tire stand. Tesla released a new tire and cover option, which offers more range. If you got your Cybertruck before this, you get the OG covers on the right in the pic. So of course, the OG covers, the ones that they've had issues with, there's definitely ways to modify it so it doesn't rub on the tires and damage them, but certainly I think they look way, way, way better than the new ones. But let me know what your thoughts on. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me put this back on the screen. If you're just joining in, welcome. We took a look at pricing between the Model 3 and the Model Y, cheapest, most inexpensive pricing that's out there. And of course, pricing still doesn't make any sort of sense. Model Y is the best deal across the board. Jeff, thanks for coming in. Rivian over Tesla. What do you think about the earnings call today, Jeff, on that? Electrifying, I made 2 more reservations. Now they're ready to configure. What should I do? I'm also glad I picked up a Cadillac Celeste. I can configure next week. Thoughts? Interesting. How much isn't the Cadillac Celeste, like $250K? That's nice. That's 2 Cybertrucks right there. Antonio, thanks for coming in. Great catching your live show. Great news. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. XX, will I ever get my spring update? Great question. I've got a good one. Will I ever get full self-driving beta trial on the Model X that we have, or even autopilot on the Cybertruck? It's coming soon, probably. Matthew, new Model 3 very comfortable, but Model Y to remain the best-selling car for 2024. Yeah, that makes sense because Model Y has a lot of inventory. It's the best deal, cheapest price Tesla at the moment. But that's my question. Is the comfortability of the Model 3, how does it compare to like a Model Y? Andy, I can't find Model Y standard range rear-wheel drive. Yeah, they basically deleted it. And now there's only a long-range all-wheel drive or long-range rear-wheel drive. I like the way the new Model 3 drives, but hate the signal now button. Stock is way better. Well, actually, there's going to be a fix for that. There's a company releasing stocks. There's a bunch of companies releasing stocks for the Model 3 and the Model S and X as well. Love, anyone know if the business tax credit can be applied to point of sale? Great question. Actually, I don't know, actually. Juan, my EDD for performance is May 7th to May 20th. Still no VIN. Updated from May 6th to the 20th. Nice. Juan, if you're in the SoCal area, I'd love to join you at your Model 3 performance delivery. Let me know when it's coming up. I'd love to make a video on it, and I'll even come do a free inspection of your Tesla as well. We can take a look at it together. Electrifying. Also, there's more Cybertruck interiors and wheel options. Oh, yeah, so we saw that already. Juan, do you think I'll get my car this month with that EDD? Yes, I definitely think you'll get the Model 3 Performance by this month, especially if you're in California. Electrifying, I have no idea what I should do with the 2 reservations. I would say maybe you can't sell them, so maybe just keep them around and figure out maybe if another family member wants them. Well, actually, you can't do that either, so I guess just keep it or cancel it and get a refund. That's kind of your best bet, unfortunately, at the moment. In this next topic, so interesting move here. So Cybertruck, as you know, there is a no resale policy or a $50K penalty, plus you get banned, and Tesla could sue to stop the title transfer. But of course, there's tons of Cybertrucks being sold. I'll show you a list of like over 20 of them that has been sold with actual transaction prices. But in a weird move, Tesla is actually starting to buy back Tesla Cybertrucks. They are offering people a certain price to actually buy the Cybertruck back. So I guess the title for this is Tesla actually begins buyback program for Cybertruck. Let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Pretty interesting. Of course, we'll take this with a massive grain of salt. This is off of the Tesla Cybertruck Facebook group. And of course, this is an anonymous participant that went ahead and posted this on the group. But here's what it says. Neat device. I purchased a Cybertruck, which I intended to keep. I even wrapped it and tinted it. However, due to hardship and getting laid off unexpectedly, I cannot keep the car and make payments anymore. I reached out to Tesla and asked permission to sell my car third party. However, Tesla said they would buy it back for $99,000. I spent over $115K, including taxes, wraps, and tints. I feel like I have no choice to take the $16K hit, but I wanted to ask if there's any other alternative. So it seems like in the beginning, a lot of people were selling Cybertrucks, and maybe some of them emailed Tesla to get a buyback offer, but maybe they were unresponsive or they weren't set up. But it seems like now Tesla has set that up, and they now are buying back Cybertrucks for $99,000, which seems to be about the price. At least they're offering MSRP price, no sort of depreciation. But of course, there's state taxes, license fees, DMV fees that push it over that 100K threshold if you're buying an all-wheel drive version. So pretty interesting that they actually are offering people their money back essentially, but I don't even know what they're going to do with it. Maybe sell it as a used car. I guess they could, especially they could, because if we take a look at auction data for 2024 Tesla Cybertrucks all-wheel drive, this is Manheim wholesale data in which dealers are selling wholesale from dealer to dealer. And you can see as recently as last week, we can still see that Cybertrucks are still transacting wholesale in the $130,000 price range. So this is probably why Tesla feels like they can still buy it back at $100,000 or $99,000 and be okay with it and still make their money back on the used side if they need to sell it again. So really, unfortunately for this person, they really have no option because Tesla hasn't given them permission. They could run the risk and try and sell it themselves and maybe get banned or sued or fined. But to this day, I have not heard of anybody getting fined that $50K penalty. But still really interesting to see. And a lot of people have sold their Tesla Cybertrucks. But let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. But if you're looking for the lowest monthly payment for your Tesla, that's where channel sponsors like Tenet come into play. Tenet is an approved Tesla financing partner and can get you the lowest monthly payment for your Tesla. They can do this by deferring a portion of the loan, maybe even that $7,500 federal tax credit. So definitely check out Tenet down below in the description. And also for the month of May, Tenet is giving away a free electric vehicle charger if you go through Tenet. So definitely check out Tenet down below. And if you want to see what their offer is, you can go on their website down below in the description, click the apply button for a soft inquiry check to see what type of offer they can give you for your Tesla loan or any electric vehicle loan. And they also offer Cybertruck financing as well, free fast Cybertruck financing. So definitely check it out. down below in the description. And thank you to Tenet for sponsoring this video and a bunch of other videos this month. All right. Antonio, I can't buy a new Model 3. I'm checking out the used model inventory on Hertz. What do you suggest a better company other than Tesla to get the used credit insensitive? Well, Tesla is pretty much the best one, especially if you are doing any road trips. I mean, Chevy Bolts are really nice too. If you're in the Tennessee area, definitely check out our friend Hybrid Electric Car Sales. We did a interview with him like 2 months ago at this point, and they also specialize in used EVs under that $25,000 threshold as well. Volky, thanks for coming in. Hope your week is going well. Hey, great to see you. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button and everything. All right, what else we got? In this last topic, if you're looking to win a Tesla, there is now a giveaway for 26 Teslas out there, including one Tesla Cybertruck. But let's jump into it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Mr. Beast is giving away 26 Teslas for his 26th birthday. And the crazy thing with this is you can see from this video, there are 25 brand new Model 3 Highlands, probably long ranges or standard ranges, and certainly one Cybertruck in the corner. He's giving away all of these, and it's a 7-day short giveaway. And of course, fun fact with this is that he spent over $1 million on these 26 Teslas. So pretty insane, that's for sure. It's really simple to enter into this giveaway. I just want to highlight this as a quick PSA. All you have to do is go to this Instagram post, comment, like, and tag 2 people on it, and the winners will actually be announced in 7 days. So you might as well just throw it in, throw your hat into the ring and see what actually happens there. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. XX, does Mario provide service to the San Diego area? I purchased a wall charger, kind of fuse box upstairs, wood carbon, drove a hole in the walls for a new fuse box, but the garage doesn't even have a NEMA outlet. Yeah, Mario with Smart Plug EV, definitely. I think he goes all the way down there, but definitely hit him up, ask him, and ask for the Dennis deal. If anybody is looking for an electric vehicle install or electric vehicle charger install and you're in the Southern California area, and I definitely recommend him because he is a Tesla authorized installer, which is, I think, has worth some salt. And so definitely hit up Smart Plug EV, ask for the owner Mario, or the owner is Mario, and ask for the Dennis deal so you can get hooked up for a Tesla or an electric vehicle install in the Southern California area. Matt, I bought a Model Red Performance Model Y before the price went. I think red will be worth more or rare in a few years because you can't get the red and the tax credit. Yeah, 100%. Red is always worth more. And if you can get it, you basically got it not for free, but almost for free, especially if you factor in like the interior combination and everything. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.